So I recently graduated with a degree in computer science, and today I want us to look if actually having a degree in computer science or a major in computer science, is it actually worth it for you to have a successful career as a software engineer? So let's go. So taking a degree in computer science, I can say that is actually not much of a waste of time, because maybe of the friends that you're going to meet, the hackathons that you're going to meet, and maybe the connections that you're going to have. But majorly, I can say that it's actually not necessary for you to have a computer science degree for you to have a successful software engineering career. Post 2 or 3 years into my computer science degree, I had my first software engineering job in a remote startup based in Spain. So I had not completed my computer science degree, and I got my first job as a software engineer. So this tells you about what is actually required in the job market is not what actually is being taught in the computer science class. So majorly in computer science, what we had been taught was basic mathematics, vectors, geometry, a lot of calculus, a lot of statistics and probability. But when you go into the job market, so what you get is actually different. Like the job that I had, I was a full stack engineer, so I majorly based in the front end and the back end. And even in the interview process, I had no question related to my computer science degree. All they ever asked was the value that I bring on the table. So I can majorly say that having a computer science degree is not that bad, but actually doing something on the side. Because for me, I took about 6 months in doing boot camps and going through a lot of YouTube tutorials to actually better my skills, and then started applying for jobs, and I finally got into the software engineering market. During my last years, I was undertaking my computer science degree. I had two options: either choose to apply to jobs, whether it's internships or attachments, postgraduate attachments, something like that, or build a startup. And definitely you are going to know what option I chose. I chose to build a startup. Well, 6 months pre my graduation, I had a group of friends which was to be locked in and build a startup, which actually failed. But it actually gave me an opportunity to learn what it actually takes to build a business from a technical background, which is actually not taught in computer science. Well, you have a unit. For us, it was an entrepreneurship course in computer science that actually teaches you on the basic things about entrepreneurship, but not the practical things that you need to build a successful business from a technical background. So 6 months pre my graduation, I locked in, built a startup, marketed it, reached out to potential clients, but it did not work out. But then I learned building a software, a production level grade, whichever you want to call it, software, and release it to the market. So now that I've graduated, what is my opinion on the job market for computer science graduates, or for software or for people who are looking for software engineering jobs in 2025? Well, I don't have a lot of good news, because I've also tried reaching out and also applying for jobs in many tech companies, and as the usual, I've got mainly rejections. And so I also have an opportunity for me, because I just completed my degree. I have an opportunity to also look into different things that I could do, whether it's actually building a startup, because I can actually build a startup based on the experience that I had as I was completing my computer science degree. So as I conclude, this is the advice I will give to any person looking to take a computer related course in university. If you have a niche that you want to focus, for me it was software engineering, you'll rather focus on building side projects and actually start applying post 6 months into you building side projects. Or if you have no coding experience, you can actually enroll yourself into a bootcamp. There are many free online bootcamps such as Free Code Camp, and there are so many YouTube tutorials that you can learn how to code, build a couple of projects, and start applying for your job as early as possible. Because man, the job market is saturated right now. But still, you have also an opportunity in those 4 years to actually think about it. If maybe you can build a company in the 4 years, then you can also focus on doing that rather than being everywhere, applying for jobs, which you're also going to probably get a lot of rejections. But yeah, well, that's my take on if it's actually worth it for you to have a computer science degree in 2025. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something about computer science, and if it's actually something that you want to look into. Peace. I hope to see you in the next video.